Okay, well, here's the old dog channel. We're coming in late because Riza got here late.
Yeah.
Because Riza took a bus and a jeepney and a trike and I don't know what else. But welcome back.
Yes, thanks, Paul.
So anyway, we have a couple of shout outs to do. And maybe you guys can let me know if you can hear us and see us and all that good stuff. But Keith Finn and Howard Friedman. Okay, so Riza wants me to extend out to you guys a thank you. She finally made it here to receive your gifts, and so I know she wants to say thanks to everybody that helped her.
Thank you so much, everybody who helped me. I very appreciate, and thanks to Paul. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, and I have another little update for you. Is we've been trying to work remotely with Riza, and we set up a PayPal account for her. And a number of guys have donated to help her like get stuff for the house and everything else. What happened was her PayPal account got frozen. So we have a decision to make. What I decided to do, I wanted to wait till Riza got here. And because of the quarantine snafu, it's been complicated to get her here. And then her mom got sick and couldn't watch the kids and all this, life happens.
Yeah.
So anyway, on the PayPal dealio, what we will probably do is schedule Riza to come back again. And because later on they're going to be doing a May's got whatever functions going, of course, and they're going to do some videos. And we have not been able to get anybody over here for IT to help her set up her computer and possibly solve the PayPal issue that we're having. And the PayPal issue got frozen because she was logging in on her end and forgot her password. And then I was trying to help her on this one, and I created a new password, and then she remembered her password. And so finally, all these passwords, PayPal says, screw you. So we've got two decisions to make. Well, it's actually, we've already made the decision. We're going to first try to attempt, we can't access any of the money that you guys donated in her PayPal. And we've refunded a couple of guys just sort of as a test, actually. But we can refund your money. So, and we're more than happy to do that for you. It's not your fault. You sent it with good intentions, and Riza appreciates it a lot. We would like an opportunity, though, to try to unfreeze her account. And then we have to go through the drill of linking her account to a bank card. And so she's got a bank account, but we're going to have to go physically down to the bank and work out some issues regarding her bank card. So it's nothing but fun and games here at the old doghouse. But anyway, we're going to power through this deal. But if you did send money and you do want it refunded, that's not an issue. We will send it back. Just let us know. Or send me an email or a message or something like that. Just your name, and when you send it and the amount, I can go into her account and I can just hit the refund button and get you guys squared away. But anyway, we both want to thank you for what you've shown and the support. And with her channel, she's trying really hard. She's got 3 little kids, sick mom, and all the other fun stuff. Now, I'm getting long-winded here, but what's new, right? So a number of people have noticed that she cooks over a wooden stove and has offered to or recommended that we get her a burner stove. And so I thought that was a great idea. We would go out and pick one up for her. And I'm not buying a car, but May and I are going to rent a car next week after the end of the month. And we're going to drive out there with all the goodies and stuff because it's too hard for her to carry. So that being said, Goldfinger, who's my friend that has all these Balikbayan boxes, he had to let a little mouse out of his pocket. He said, before you go buying Riza a stovetop, check the Balikbayan boxes because we've still got 6 to open. And I think what he's telling me is that there's already a stovetop in there for her to use. So when we get done with this, we're going to do an opening thing. We'll just record the video of opening up Goldfinger's Balikbayan boxes. And there's 6, like I said, and already our storeroom is getting filled up and all we opened was 3. But It's all right. So let's go on to some comments, and I'll shut up. And then if you guys have any shout outs for Riza, I know she shouts out and gives you all your love and her love to you, and you hear us fine. You know, that's good to know because I've been rambling on. Can you imagine if it was muted? I had to do it all over again. Good morning, Mark. 4 thumbs up. All right, cool. There's my buddy. Thank you, China. Let's see here. Good evening to you. I know it's kind of a late start for us here, kids. I think it's about 8 or 9 o'clock in Vegas, and it might be 11 or 12 or something like that, East Coast. So, again, we were trying to start this at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock this morning, but she got hung up on the buses. Just to travel from an hour away takes her 3 or 4 hours because she's got all these different components to get here, and we're up in the mountains, so it's not that simple. It's not like the crow flies. Hey, Jonathan, thanks for joining in. Her smile will blind you. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you, my friend. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, John. I still need my curtains back. Customers are complaining. I'm gonna put those dragon ones up behind me next time. Yeah, this is a shirt from Goldfinger. Goldfinger is my friend who sent all these Balak buy-in boxes over, and there's I think 50 to 100 tie-dye T-shirts. We've given a bunch away, but we kept a few selfishly for ourselves. Did you get a T-shirt yet?
No.
Oh, you'll get one. All right, so it's your turn next.
Yeah.
And then who'd you bring with you? Your brother's wife?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Hannah Jean.
Hannah Jean, but she doesn't speak any English, right?
Yeah, a little.
Little,
Yes.
okay, like me.
You're perfect.
Yeah, Centennial Hills is in the house. All right. Yeah, it's all right, man. We get it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're all bright and shiny today. It's 98 in Vegas. It's actually cool up here. We got the fans on. Will Riza like to cook that way? That's your question. Would you have a burner stove?
Yeah.
Would you prefer to cook
Yes.
on the burner?
Yeah.
Than building out the fire.
Yeah.
And isn't it hard sometimes you have to try to find wood?
Yes, it's very hard.
It is hard.
Yes.
Sometimes there's not enough wood.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people where you live cook with wood?
Yes.
They do.
Yes, but some neighbors use stove.
Okay. All right. That sounds about right. How are the kids doing? Are they feeling okay?
Yes, they are so cute. Always laughing.
Got the cutest kids. And so, what else? Oh, your mom is your mom sick or something like that? She got.
She said no sick, but he's have some cough and her not feeling well as good.
Okay. But she's okay to watch the kids today.
Yes.
All right. She does have a beautiful smile, and it's genuine.
Yes, thanks so much.
It really is. Hey, Mark, how are you, buddy? Golden Knight. We got a sports fan. This team lost. Wait till you see what I come up with there, pal. I'm still in, he says. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we're trying to, I'll repeat myself. Her PayPal got frozen. There's some funds in there that people kindly donated to her to help her and her kids. And we got to get it fixed. So we have really been behind the 8 ball this whole month, really, because of the quarantine and trying to get out and get some stuff that we needed to get and do some things we needed to do. It has been easier said than done. So just hang in there with us, kids. We're doing what we can. 10:45 in Tennessee. Okay. Hello. Beautiful Riza is right. Yeah, we did kick out of our own here. Good morning to you, Paul from Las Vegas. Well, you know what? I am going to be there, Michael. I just don't know when. I've been trying to get there since October of last year, and that hasn't happened. obviously, because I can go to America anytime I want. From what I understand, America is all wide open now. No more masks. The vaccine's rolled out. They're paying people to take the friggin' vaccine. And here, it's typical Philippines. It's, I think 100 million doses or something got delivered. I read all kinds of stuff. But my friend went down and got his first shot. And now he's finding out that it's 10 weeks until he can get his second shot, when it's supposed to be something like 5 to 7 weeks. So that's just how we roll. I've decided to put off the vaccine for May and I until they get more organized, and they've got them in stock. And the people that rushed to go get them done in America are now having to watch people get paid to take it. So, I don't want to be guilty of that. How much cooler is it in the mountains? At 1 kilometer down the hill where I used to live at Big Rock, we would walk in the door and I would turn on the air, and I wouldn't turn it off until I left. And if I didn't leave, it would be on for 24 hours. Part of the dynamic there was we had big glass sliding door windows, yet we had drapes that we had, not as fashionable as these, of course, but we had drapes that would cut down on the light. It was just hotter because of that 1 kilometer. As you go up the mountain, it just gets so much cooler. I would say that it's a solid 5 degrees Fahrenheit cooler here than there. And it's a 20 degrees Fahrenheit cooler here than at the floor of Duma by the ocean. And if I go farther up the hill here, it gets even cooler. So this was a great move for us because the rent's cheaper and the electric bill is going to be cheaper. So for those of you on a budget, that might be something to consider. Location, 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 right? So you never know until you get there. Good evening to you, Todd. Thanks for joining us. Make curtains out of t-shirts. That's not a bad idea. We should just tie-dye these. We got the kit. Let's see, you impressed me because you were brought up in the same morals as May. You are so sweet.
Yes, thank you so much.
They are sweet girls. They're not flamboyant. They're not a lot of things. No more cooking with wood, bad for mom's lungs. God bless the givers. Yeah. So I was thinking that too, because I watched that video and I didn't realize how much smoke was going out the window. So she does have a gorgeous smile. Yeah, we know, China. You have so many colors, you don't need to buy clothes for a long time. That's true. That's true. In fact, I'm giving away a bunch of clothes. I don't know if Riza's going to be able to take them, but I got some new shorts from my friend in America. And so I'm going to be donating mine to baby May's father. And even though they're kind of worn out to me, he'll love them. So what's old to one guy is new to another, I guess. You don't throw anything away here in the Philippines. You know, it's like what I think is done, they think is golden. And conversely, it's like a multimillionaire saying he's tired of his 2-year-old Mercedes. He thinks it's just old, worn out car. Where to me, that would be like, wow, what a find. So that's my analogy. Yeah, it's hot in America. It's hot and humid here, but actually it's cooler than it normally is. Yeah, lots of Las Vegas people in the house. Thanks, Greg. I know that Riza's mom sells tobacco. Yes, my granddad used to give it to his mules and horses for worms, an old way of deworming. I did not know that. Now, do you still have the business? Does your mom and dad still have that little tobacco business?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now still closed the store.
They closed it.
Yes.
Quarantine.
Yes.
Yeah. That's who it's hurting, is the little people now. Thank you very much, Mike. We do our best. Hello. My steak got a shot. Get a shot, get a joint. You don't know what a joint is. don't know whose top is brighter, yours or Riza. We could have a competition. Okay, we'll take votes. You got some very funny comments by guys.
Yeah.
That one, a couple of them said, "Man, I'd like to date Riza, but my wife won't let me."
Yeah. That's a funny comment.
That was funny as hell. What do they use for deworm? I don't have any animals, but they do have a deworming pill. They have it for people. In fact, all the kids before they go to school are given a deworming pill, and I can buy them over the counter too. They're very cheap, and we do it once a year. I never missed a swimming pool. I can dig it. You know, some people love swimming pools. I had a swimming pool almost, I don't know, 15, 16 years. And went in it 3 or 4 times back in Vegas. The pool that I had at Highland Villas, my first apartment, I probably went in that about 10 times. And then the one at Big Rock, I went in once. So I'm not a swimming pool person. I don't like chlorine. And I prefer ocean swimming if I'm going to swim. And then some of the resorts that May and I have checked out, they have freshwater pools, which are much more attractive to me. And just much more cleaner. And I don't know, I just like those. So those I like. But the swimming pools just don't turn me on. Never has. The kids, when I was raising my kids, they'd be in the pool 24 hours a day. So it would be a great babysitter. New vloggers might think Paul has a notation. No, this isn't the Dean Show. Hey, Biff, my advice is don't take the brown acid. Say Uncle Jerry in the band. Yeah, that's right. I hope you're feeling okay, Biff. I didn't answer your email because you told me not to bother, but you know what I'm thinking. Yes, thank you, Greg. Greg tells you thank you for your travel
Thanks,
efforts. Yeah, she does a lot. It takes a lot of work to get over here. Keeping it cool with the tie-dye. She's gonna get a tie-dye too. And so is your brother's wife. Where'd she run off to? She's hiding from me. Yeah, she does.
Hello, everyone.
All right, I'll shut up. I was reading comments. Anything special you want to say to the folks?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Scott. Thank you so much for your comment.
See?
Yeah.
That's what happens. Because you get shy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shy is actually the equivalent of scared. So she's here. She knows she's talking to a bunch of strangers. English is not her first language. If you notice, maybe May has never gone live. She's just like, no, I'm not doing it. Famous shorts for 4 years. Short stories, yeah. That's a true story, man. I got the original shorts that I came over here with. And it was that was a really lousy piece of advice that I got. I actually did a consultation, if you will, with a vlogger prior to coming out here. And I was asking questions about computers and all this and that. And no matter what I said, the guy just agreed with me and said, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And I said, what about clothes? Should I bring a lot of clothes? No, just buy them when you get out here. And so I think that's one of the reasons I don't give advice, because I got some bad advice when I came out here. But my experience is if you're anything over a 32-inch waist, pack enough shorts for the duration. Do the girls give you back your underwear yet? Yeah, they did. My boxers, my new boxers. Did you get a pension from the U.S. if you still pay federal and state taxes? Or do you claim yourself as a bona fide resident, pay taxes in the Philippines? A bit less than U.S. taxes. Well, there is no taxes for me here in the Philippines because there's some sort of tax agreement between the two countries. So May pays taxes to what's called the BIR, We registered her with the BIR, and next thing Riza doesn't know about, but we get to go through that ordeal with her too. And then I do pay U.S. taxes. Now, when I'm on Social Security, which is untaxed, because I'm in Nevada. So I don't know if different states tax it or not, to be honest with you. So, but I don't pay any taxes off my Social Security. I did have to claim income from YouTube revenue, but after my personal exemption of $14,000 or something like that, it came out to nothing because I didn't even earn that much. So it was just a push for me. But the question is, do I owe money to the Philippines? No, because I'm a U.S. citizen. Does May owe money to the Philippines? Yes, because she's a Filipina citizen. And there's some kind of thing, again, I forgot what it's called, but it's where there's an agreement between the Philippines and America that me staying here, earning a living, say from an online job, I still only owe my taxes to my home country. Oh, your special guest has a nice, pleasant smile. Your channel is very entertaining and you are so full of fun. Your names are good. Your choices caring with respect and love. I would agree with that. Would you agree with that, Riza?
Yes.
You're treated with respect and
Yes,
love.
that's
That's
true.
basically what
Yes.
you're looking for.
Yes, that's very important.
And where did you get that great smile, Riza?
Thank you.
Frank Battaglia, Expat Forum. You both look road hard. Well, that's an interesting statement, Frank Battaglia. Let's see, Patrick Amar. How do you add the quotes from the chat in your main window? That's cool. These, the comments, I just click on them and they show up. Riza does rock. Hey, thank you, Kate Kaiser. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, China Dave says he loves the live streams.
Thank you so
And
much,
Riza
Dave.
is a doll. Do you sweat sitting next to her? Nah. She's the one that sweats. She's the one that's nervous. Do you like fluffy? I don't know what that means. Anyways, I enjoy your beautiful attitude and smile on your videos.
Thank you so much, Robbie.
Yeah, when I was younger, man, the pools was a bigger attraction. But I don't know. It's funny, after I owned one in Vegas, I was probably 32 or 33 when I bought the house that had the pool. It was great for my kids. It was great to have friends over. Did a few barbecues. But as far as being in a pool, it just doesn't do it for me. She is simple. Yeah. We're a simple group. We're all simple. I'm simple-minded, you know. They're smart but simple. Does Baby May bring sexy guys on her channel? I don't know, Baby May. Baby May, you want to bring some sexy guys on your channel? No.
Lady boy.
Lady boy?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. There you go, Sir Case. Good. She's gonna get a lady boy for you. Thanks for coming on, Riza. Usually we are stuck looking at Paul's ugly mug all night. Yeah, ain't that the truth? She is cute. You're cute with your shyness.
Thank you so much for your shyness.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, they're really big. So this is, in fact, we gave one to the woman across the street, and I think it was her daughter. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But I saw her wearing it as a dress, full-on dress. She had a little belt around the middle. It went down to her, like her knees. Riza, welcome to the family. Your breath of fresh air. Don't be scared. Your family now. See?
Yes.
She's not scared. It's just a matter of the English. That's why they drag me along. Let's see. I had my April holiday to Cebu canceled April last year from Australia. Cebu Air is giving me credit. Is Cebu Airlines still solvent? I got no clue, bro. I have no idea. I have not looked at one airline because there's been no reason to. But I don't know. I shouldn't have a problem with shorts. I got a 30-inch waist at 60 years old. I got shorts from the 80s. Yeah, if you got a 30-inch waist, you're cool for school. You can buy them all day long out here. Riza, if you could buy land in the Philippines or a house in the future, where in the Philippines? Okay, so here's a question for you, finally. Where would you want to live in the Philippines? If you were to buy land or you were going to buy a house, where in the Philippines would you like to live? Would you like to live in Chateau where you are now? Would you prefer to live like in Valencia and Duma, or maybe another island?
I'm just prepared from where I live right now, Chaton, where my parents live.
You would stay there?
Yes.
You would stay where your parents
Yes.
are? Okay, I have another option for you.
Yeah.
What if you could build a house, say in Valencia, and bring your parents with you?
Yeah, it's okay.
That would be okay.
Yeah, that's
but your primary thing is you want to stay near your parents.
Yes.
So if you could build a house, you would just build it in Chateau right now. Okay, there you go.
Maybe soon.
Metro Manila, how are you? Paul, the right side of the screen is frozen. How do you celebrate the 4th of July in the Philippines? They don't. They have their own 4th of July celebration of some sort. I don't pretend to remember when it is. When do you have a Independence Day here?
Yes.
What day is that? Do you know?
I forgot what that day, Independent Day, but we celebrate here in the Philippines Independent Day.
Yeah, and you have fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they have their own Independence Day.
Yes.
4th of July is meaningless out here. It doesn't apply. Hello, beautiful Riza.
Hello, Monte Far.
So there you go. Jonathan loves your channel.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Yeah, I know she wants to say this, but I will. She really appreciates you guys watching, subscribing, and hanging in there with her.
Yeah.
And just want you to know that I think really from the bottom of my heart, I think once we get her dialed in a little bit with a little bit of equipment and a little extra fine tuning. Right now, I'm kind of remotely working off the computer because we bought her a computer, but we've yet to take it out of the box because you have an internet connection issue up there.
Yeah.
You've never owned a computer.
No.
So we decided that we're going to start it from the ground up. And we had a gentleman contribute some funds towards just that, kind of continuing education on the computer. And that'll be for Riza and for May and even me. And then we have our other gadgets like microphones and telephones that actually none of us are really proficient at. So I still struggle with that stuff. I was never good with a computer. And it's with Riza and with May, they were born in the province without all these gadgets. They weren't raised with it. They're just being introduced to it. So it's a learning curve for everybody. But we appreciate everyone that's supporting her channel.
Yes, thank you so much.
It's going to be really cool because I think the last time we got together, you had about 1,500 watch hours. You've already got the 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, she needs to have a total of 4,000 hours before she can start running all those annoying ads on her videos and then actually make a few bucks for all the effort that she puts in. So I just checked yesterday and you're at 3,200 hours. So that's a big jump. And that's all from you guys.
Yes,
that have helped. So and May and I are constantly running her playlist at night on our phones. And it just clocks up the minutes. And really the only reason that you're not there yet is because you've only got about 17 videos, I think.
Yeah.
So if you had maybe 30 videos, it would be over and done with. Just want you guys to understand that for her, making a video is easier said than done. When you've got 3 kids, 2 of them 2 years old and the other one 5 years old, and a mom that's not feeling good, and a dad that's kind of laid up with a bad leg,
Yeah.
and a business that's been shut down due to COVID. So making a video is not necessarily her priority. So, I mean, I don't have anything to do all day long, basically, and sometimes I can't muster it up myself. Let's see, looking forward to your next. Yeah, well, what we're going to do is I just made an executive decision. We're going to open up the boxes here, and Riza and probably May and the other young lady that you brought with you.
Yes.
We'll just have you guys open up the boxes, and we'll put it on your channel.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So won't put it on mine. We've already done that. We won't put it on May's. But we'll see how many boxes we get through. So if we get through them all, we'll just put it on your channel. And that'd be something for you guys to watch. So that's just easier to bring in a lot of shorts rather than to lose weight. What a relief. Yeah, why bother? Get over here and eat some ice cream, just like me. It's easy, the same way I did in America. I get a statement from Social Security online, and I can download a deal from YouTube. Forget what it's called, and 1099 or something like that. And then I just go to Easy Tax Return, which is a free service through the IRS, and I punch in the numbers and file electronically. All
Wow,
thumbs
thank you
up.
so
Wow.
much.
Good on you, Monty. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, Linda. It's always nice to see the ladies watch the channel. I don't like Filipino food at all. There's not one thing that I'm in love with. And I had lumpia this morning for breakfast. But no disrespect to the Filipino food or cuisine. I mean, they love it.
Yeah.
And then I introduce other food to May and her sister and whatnot, and I can tell they don't like it. It's just your palate gets developed, I think, when you're younger. And a lot of stuff out here is sweet. And they use a lot of vinegar, and what else do you use? A lot of soy sauce. So that seems to be what their taste buds do. I'm in the pool every day since it's so hot. Well, brother, follow your bliss. Thank you, baby May. A lady boy would be great. So next time you have a lady boy on, Suitcase is going to be tuned in. All right, Papa Smurf, we will say it. Papa Smurf says hi, baby May. Baby May's busy over there cooking. How are the kids doing?
They are good. They are so very funny kids. And they're just always playing, and sometimes they're getting war each other.
Oh, they're warring each other?
Yeah.
They're fighting?
Yeah.
With 2 boys?
Yes,
Yeah.
boys. Kids are kids.
Yeah, kids are kids, right? That's let me ask you this question, because I really don't know. How hard is it for you to find the time to make a video?
It's really hard because there are 3 kids. So if I just make a video in the home, they're just always crying and just scary of them.
Noise is a big problem
Yes,
making a video.
Yes.
I have the same issue. Every vlogger has unless you're in a room that's soundproof, there's an issue with noise. So May and I did one the other day outside, and we got away with it, but there was motorbikes driving by and people, talking, and it doesn't take much to one chainsaw can fire up and ruin an entire video. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do today is we'll try to focus on just you making some videos. It'd be nice if you could make 2 or 3 of them today.
Yeah.
And with the internet here, we can get them uploaded for you.
Yeah.
And just kind of get it done.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a plus.
And I told her next time she comes over, it's a working day. Of course, May, Miss, socialite, she's got a big party planned for Riza and food and all that sort of stuff. And that's when I'll leave. The next time Riza comes over, her and I told her, I made my speech. We're just going to work. We're going to sit down. We're going to have the IT person here, and we're going to work on PayPal. We're going to work on our channel. We're going to work on a number of things. So she'll have a break from the kids. Gabriel, oh, Fluffy, that means I'm fat. Now I remember. Hey, Mike, how are you? I remember when Baby May would not come on camera and now talk. Yeah, she said, Riza will get there. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Riza does really good on the videos that she does. It's when she's with Motor Mouth Me that she just kind of sits there and lets me overtake the whole thing. Because it's, of course, the least resistance. Yeah, she is a beautiful woman. No cleavage hating here. What's wrong with some people? Yeah, natural beauty. Absolutely. There's a female form and a male form, right? 61 I made. Allergic to hot. Ooh, that's a little cool. Never been to, do you know much about the area? John, if I did, I'd tell you, boss, but I've never been out of my own little vicinity here, except for a few excursions. So I don't. The shirt is very upset in Pride Week. Yeah, right. Waving baby says hi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So I should paint my scooter with rainbow colors. Ask her, is it easy to find a good Christian girl in the Philippines for a 65-year-old man? Do you think it's easy for a 65-year-old man like me, I'm 66,
Yeah.
to find a good Christian woman in the Philippines?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Are most of your friends Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And most of them are good girls, good women.
Yes.
They don't drink, smoke, run around.
All my friends is not smoke and just drink and alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess the answer here is yes. June 12th. Yeah. We just had it. But we didn't have it because we were under quarantine, so nobody did anything. Yeah, she is. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. It did. It happened this month. Now that you mention it, I do remember it being Independence Day. And the reason I remember is that was the 1-year holiday of me getting hit by a guy on a motorbike. It was on Independence Day. Some drunk guy ran into me with his scooter. Riza, what is happening to your free time that makes you happy? Okay, so what is something that you like to do that makes you happy, other than the kids? I mean, what would be like a hobby or a pastime? If let's say you had a weekend, 2 days, a Saturday and a Sunday, and somebody was taking all your kids, and you know everything was perfect. What would you like to go do?
To the beach.
To the beach.
Yes, I like
There
it.
you go.
To the beach.
Go to the beach.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Cost me, I get a shower. I get a haircut and I get a shave for $2. Hey, if Riza ever becomes unsingle, I like the Riza rocks in the, I don't know what that means, P86. It's going good, Darren. How are you, my friend? Pushing through another quarantine here. See there? China Dave, he always watches your videos.
Yes, thank you, China Dave.
Hello, Bill. Michael Corey. Hey, Riza. Hello from La Jolla. Not a bad place to live, huh, Paul? I've never been to La Jolla. That's down the San Diego way. I've been to Coronado, but I don't think well, I've been through La Jolla. I don't think it's so long ago. I don't really remember. Good morning, Paul and Riza. From Scott.
Good
Nice.
morning, Scott.
See, here's another guy in San Diego. Hey, you can go find Michael Corey in La Jolla. I don't know. I never see her ads on YouTube. Well, she doesn't. If you're talking about Riza, she's striving to get the annoying ads put on her channel. She needs 1,000 subscribers, which she's obtained, and she needs 4,000 hours of watch time. So what May and I do is when we're not using our phones, we'll just put on her playlist and set our phones down while they're charging, and it runs through her playlist and clocks up minutes and hours. She's only got 17 videos, and I think the last one was only 5 or 6 minutes. So that's a lot of watches to get up that extra hour, you know. So I think she's doing really, really well, primarily because of you guys. You guys are probably doing the same thing. There's a number of guys that have told me, you know what, dude, I just put her playlist on and I'll let it just keep looping because they're not doing anything else. And it just helps her get there. Good morning to you, Brett. Yeah, absolutely. I will put Riza's link in the description when we're done. Absolutely. And then anybody that wants to subscribe, we would sincerely appreciate it for you.
Thank you so much, guys.
And she does good videos. Believe me. We gave her some microphones and she's got her little camera. And I don't know, do you have like a selfie stick that you use?
Yes,
yeah.
I have.
Yeah. And so just like May started out, May did the same thing. And Riza's English is actually a little easier to understand. Her accent is not as thick as May's. May can speak English, but it's just heavily accent, where Riza, for some reason, doesn't have quite the same tone, if you will. I will put Riza's playlist down when I go to sleep tonight. There you go. See?
Thank you so much.
Get those
Brother
hours.
Greg.
God bless you, Greg. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Wow,
Thank you, guys.
so much. Hello, Michael.
What does that mean? Take the O. Hello. Hello, Paul and Riza. Riza is going to get him. It is.
Wow,
Thank you,
so
Brian.
much, Brian.
Little Dog Channel is held. I don't know what that says. Old Dog Channel, he is heading West 5, Tom 5, I don't know. Spell check. With, well, her name's May. Whew. Thank you, Norman.
Thank you so much, Norman.
Oh, cool.
Wow, thank you so much.
Tell them a little bit about your channel.
Yes.
Make a sales pitch here.
Hello everyone, my YouTube channel, Single Mom Riza, and please subscribe my YouTube channel, and I need more watch art to watch my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for help those who watch my videos. I really appreciate. Thank you so much.
So it's called Single Mom Riza.
Yeah, Single Mom Riza.
And she is a single mom. She's actually can't say she's a widow because she was never married to the father of the kids.
Yes, I never.
But he passed away from cancer
Yeah.
a little over a year ago, right?
Yes, last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
And I think the babies were 8 months old when he passed away.
Yeah.
And your daughter was 4?
Yes.
Okay. So now the boys are just turned 2. And the daughter is now 5 or turning 5?
35 this next month. We're
Next
same.
month.
Yes, we're same month.
Okay, so it's your birthday and her birthday next month, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so now she's got this task of raising the kids on her own out in the province, and that's basically what her videos are. She went out to a little monkey reserve one time and had a good time and rode a horse,
Yes.
right? And, but
It's my
then
first time to ride a horse.
the most fascinating ones for me are the real life stuff, gathering wood
Yes.
out to, it's like going camping, but that's just their everyday life.
Yeah.
So she'll gather wood just to make a fire. Then she'll make the fire and she'll do another video of cooking over the fire with kind of a broken down pan. And what else? Just the kids playing and eating breakfast.
Yes.
And so it's going to get, like I said, she's got challenges to make videos, period. Just because if one kid flips out, she's got to stop and pay attention to them. You know, they're little kids. And she's there taking care of her parents also.
Wow, thank you so much for
Thank
that,
you.
Corey.
Well, we're not actually a couple. That would be her sister and I.
Yeah.
But we do enjoy our time together. It is
Single Mom Riza.
Single Mom Riza.
Yes.
I will put a link in the description box when we get done with this thing.
Yes.
And that will assist you guys. Should you choose that you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. And then if you want to watch her playlist, that would be awesome.
Yes.
And there was one goofy video in there that didn't belong to you. I took that out. But I actually, what I do on my end is May will tell me that you've uploaded a video.
Yeah.
And then I can sign into her channel from this computer. And then I try to put some tags and stuff in there that she's not even aware of. She just kind of makes the video and loads it up. And then we do some of the mechanical stuff over here at my house. And then I try to find the optimum time to launch her video. And the only thing I can't do for her and she doesn't do is thumbnails, but that'll come with time. But we really do appreciate you guys and your support. We
Yes, thank you so much, guys.
There you go. You got $10. That's
Wow,
for
thank
you
you
and
so
your
much,
sister
Greg.
today. Thanks, Greg. You and your sister just take that money and go nuts. Yeah, the cool shirt. I got like 100 of them, and we've been handing them out. We've been donating them to people in the neighborhood, and we're going to give some to Riza to take home to her family, and so we're just going to hand them out till they're all gone. I think I kept 3 or 4 for myself. Greedy guy that I am. Let's see. My American friend lives and works in the Philippines and has to pay double taxes. Apparently, it's a significant amount. I don't know why, unless it's his status. Thank you, Danny. I'm going to start playing the lottery when I catch Ball's Lies, my lucky day. Do not gamble. Take it from a guy from Vegas. Do not gamble. But we appreciate you catching us. Greetings from Arizona. Nice name you got there, Paul. Have you been to a casino in the Phils? You know, it's funny you should mention that. Have you ever been to a casino?
No, I never.
Yeah. The casinos are in Cebu and Manila. And I was thinking that was one of the big disappointments for me when I moved over here. I came from Vegas, and I'm no fan of casinos. I'm no fan of gambling. I think it destroys families. And out here, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I've seen a number of guys that drink and gamble at the cockfights, the chicken fights.
Yeah.
And so I know, is that a problem for some families, like your girlfriends? Do they have boyfriends or husbands that like to drink and go to the cockfights? Or do you know?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. No, Gabriel is a comedian. What was my Fluffy? I thought you'd know him. I think he's hilarious. Yeah, I know. It's a fat Mexican guy. And he calls himself Fluffy because he's fat, right? Isn't that the guy? Maybe I got it wrong. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
You have to understand, Riza's just come off about a 3.5 hour ride in here. So she's a little
Yeah.
dazed and confused too. Prettier than Dean is a fact. However, here's the bad news. Dean contacted me today and I didn't answer him yet. So I didn't want to get off base, but I think he's got someone for me to talk to, a female, but that's another story for another video. Riza, I really enjoyed all your interviews you posted on your friends, but all of them, you're a number one.
Wow.
There you go.
Thanks so much.
That's right. I forgot you do interviews too.
Yeah.
You interviewed your cousin that's going to school,
Yes.
and maybe you should interview May or something while you're here. We'll make this a working day for you.
Yeah.
Me too. You don't know who Dean is, but is it true that most Filipinos do not like men with facial hair? Okay, I hate to shave off my beard. Had it for over 30 years now. Here's a chance. May, you get in on this. You don't have to come on camera, but I want to get your reaction to this. I've been asked this a lot. So, honest answer. Do you like guys with no beard like me?
Yeah.
Well, that was fast. Or what if guys have facial hair, like a mustache and the beard? May, do you like the beard or do you like this?
I like that.
You like this. How about you?
Maybe I not say on the face, but it's not just in a good, more respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But if the guy has a mustache, does that bother you? Like hair here?
No, it's if a good man.
If it's a good man.
Yes. There's no
Okay.
physical in face whenever she's a good man.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So May's much more opinionated. Who didn't know that? Come here and answer for yourself.
Ask the people where's the best answer. I will tell you my word.
Yeah, get back to work. But Riza is like saying it doesn't really matter. As
Yeah.
long as the person's got a good heart
Yeah.
and is kind and is respectful and nice, then she doesn't care one way or the other. She's not all picky like May.
Sorry,
Are you already taken? I don't even know. Do you have a boyfriend yet?
No.
No.
Yes.
I don't even go there anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
So, but you're not seeing anybody long distance or
Yes,
in person?
I'm not in fast relationship. I'm
Okay.
just step by step, know her attitude, know my attitude, and if her respectful on me, my family, and my kids, love, it's very important. So I'm not fast in relationship now.
But you have a tough time staying in touch with guys because of the internet and the time.
Yeah.
Because I know that she was chatting with one gentleman for a while, and you liked him, and he liked you, but he changed his plans coming out here.
Yes.
And so they agreed that they didn't really have a fight or anything. They just said, well, it's not going to happen. Why continue this? But I don't know. I hate to ask all these personal questions, and you can tell me to shut up, but are you really looking for someone right now, or do you like to have guys contact you, or do you prefer just to stay single Mom Riza?
Yes, it's okay someone could talk me as friends, because it start friends and getting each other and to know, as I said before, to know step by step, to know her, to know him, his attitude. That's very important.
Okay. So there you go, fellas. She is single, but she wants to take everything slow.
Yes,
Is that what I'm
that's true.
hearing?
Yes.
You don't want to rush into something.
No.
Oh, I love you.
Yes.
After
no.
3 minutes,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
And you said it before that you're not interested in a guy trying to impress you with money or anything.
Yeah.
You'd never ask.
Never ask.
Never. Okay. Because you told me that once before. But anyway, that's actually, she's a lot like me. I mean, honest to God, I know you hear a lot of horror stories, and I've experienced a lot of horror stories. I've lived a few of them out in my dating world here. But, there are a lot of really nice, just respectful women in the Philippines, various ages, various social statuses. And I think where a lot of things get stymied is possibly with the language, and number two, possibly with the shyness. and being a little intimidated. So I think that if someone was to say start a conversation with Riza, you'd have to be a guy that would be patient. That would be
Yes.
one of your qualities. Would need to be to start slow, allow her to work at her own pace, understand that if you call, she may not be able to answer if she's got a screaming kid somewhere that's beating the hell out of his brother. So, that's the deal. Yeah, she does have a nice
Thank you
laugh.
so much.
She has a sweet voice. Let's see, Alan. She said, yes, all my girlfriends, nice girls, no drink, no smoke, but didn't say they don't run around. Well, I don't think that they do, Alan, but I don't pretend to know. I'm not there. But I think that Riza in herself is a very conservative person. So, Riza, you ever buy lottery tickets?
No.
Good. Situations from the Bay. Oh, salutations. I'm sorry. Nice to hear from you, Eric. Thank you.
Thanks. Hi, Jen.
All right. How they like living out there in the UK? Got a place. Oh, this gentleman, Scott, would like to know, are you helping your daughter with modules?
Yes. It's getting modules because of this pandemic of this COVID. So Nika's starting maybe this month getting kindergarten because he will graduate in kindergarten. So it's getting this year or next year. Maybe she will be going to elementary school.
So right now she's in kindergarten.
Yes.
And is she able to do modules over the internet or is that hard?
It's not in internet. We just the teachers go in house to house to donate the modules for the children.
That's right. I actually knew that. And I always think internet, because so many kids are doing that in America. But out here, don't they drop off the paperwork?
Yes.
And then you and your daughter will work on it, or your daughter, or
Yes.
whoever.
We just work in the house with adjust.
And then they come back later and pick it up.
Yes.
There's a school across from us here, and they were giving away phones for kids that had completed their modules at home.
Yes.
But they were able to actually walk to the school because it was so close. Is the school for your daughter, is it close to you or is it far?
I just ride a pot tricycle maybe at 10 minutes or 6 minutes.
But she couldn't walk there.
I can walk there.
But your daughter, could she walk there?
She cannot.
She cannot.
Yes.
Okay. So when I was a kid, I could walk to school. And when I was a little kid, I did walk to school. It was different times. And here I see kids walking to school. But if Riza's living out where she lives, it's probably not the greatest idea to have her daughter walk alone. So you would take her in a trike.
Yes.
Okay. Paul, your vid about 3 tells if a woman likes you, I disagree with you about her posting a picture of the guy right away. She has her Facebook for years. Why take a chance on an old expat right away? I disagree with you. That's fine to disagree with me. She has her Facebook for years. I'm not sure I understand your explanation of your disagreement, but I appreciate you disagreeing with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, my YouTube channel, Single Mom Riza. And please subscribe and watch my videos there. Thank you so much.
and when we get done with this, I'm going to put the link to her channel in the description box, but I've got to wait for the video to process.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What sports are you good at?
My sport, and before I just enter karate go, but I'm just high school first year high school. I just entered karate go.
Karate?
Yes, karate,
Like-
but I'm not perceived. But
So-
it's just a little.
So did you quit school after the first year
Yes.
of high school?
No, I just finished first year high school.
Yes.
Then in second year high school I finished. So maybe I'm just third year high school.
So you got one more to go and you'd graduate high school?
Yes.
Okay. There you
Wow,
go.
thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Jen.
Jen.
Let's see. I hope the question is down. Any progress on the relationship front for Riza? Any romance in the works? Well, we just addressed that about 5 minutes ago. So apparently, no, she doesn't have any romance in the works right now. She is not picky as far as facial hair. We got that figured out. and I think she's open to meeting somebody, but she's not in a rush. She doesn't want to rush into anything with anyone. She'd like to take her time and get to know them and for them to get to know her,
Yes.
which actually corresponds with a video I did with May on her channel yesterday, I think, was, I don't give advice, but I was on her channel, so I went ahead and did it. And that is and I think it applies worldwide, not just here in the Philippines, is to take your time and get to know somebody before you make any big leaps or sudden changes or move in. The dynamic in the Philippines is that there's much more intensity on the female's part when they meet somebody to make it boyfriend, girlfriend right away. I mean, but Riza's not fitting into that category. Riza's not one of these girls that she meets you, she likes the way you treat her and you had a nice dinner and she wants to move into your place with you and set up camp. She wants to take her time. If I'm
Yes,
hearing you right.
yes,
I don't want to
that's
speak for you,
Yes, that's your
but you and I have talked before.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to meet a guy and then move in because you've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
And so that's a big responsibility for a
Yes.
guy. However, what we discovered, we talked back around my birthday at the resort we were at. And it turns out that there are a lot of guys that are actually very interested in meeting somebody with children. I have a friend, John, who lost a child, unfortunately, and would like a second chance. I have my friend Gary out here who just had his own baby and adopted his wife's baby along with it. So there are a lot of guys that are of the mind that they would like to have a family. Perhaps their career prevented them from having a family. Perhaps they were never in a relationship that produced that. There's 1,000 reasons. But usually guys around 50, 55 tops are open to that, a percentage. And so I think that's what really Reese is saying here is, if you're going to love me, you got to love my kids.
Yes, that's true.
Her English is awesome.
Wow, thank you so much.
It really is. I already figured it out and I put it in the search and got it.
Wow,
thank you
so
very
much,
much, Keith.
Keith.
Appreciate you. I like Keith. Keith takes the bull by the horn.
Wow.
Well, it wasn't her husband, but thank you.
Thank
It
you
was
so
her
much.
partner.
Yeah.
It was the kid's father.
Father.
And they never formally got married. Let's get some more vids, girl.
Wow,
thank you
so
True Fire.
much, Jen.
I loved her firewood video, and I love the cooking video with the firewood. I love that. It was just like so real, and I hadn't seen anything like that on another channel. It was totally original and from the heart. She does have grit, buddy.
Wow, thank you so much.
That's a good word. That's a good phrase.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means, but grit. It means
Yeah.
that you're made of solid stuff.
Wow, thank you so much, Roby.
I want you to do another interview with the girl in the red top. Was that your cousin or something?
Red Top. Yes, it's my cousin.
So maybe you should go on the channel again.
Yeah.
And make Robbie happy.
Yeah.
Hey, look at there. Papa Smurf just subscribed.
Wow, thank you so much, Papa Smart.
God bless you, Papa Smurf. We appreciate you. That's true. That is absolutely right. May started her channel with a broken down pan. And a gentleman named Gary Berg bought May new pans because we're on a budget. So that's how we roll. We just make do. But I never forget that. Gary Berg bought us an oven, and we kind of let Gary Berg down a little bit, I think, because we were supposed to bake a bunch of cakes. And we got frustrated. Actually, we had a fun time making the cakes, but then we got frustrated because we'd go to buy just simple cake mix and couldn't find it. And it sounds silly. You'd think it would be everywhere. You can find pancake mix, but you can't necessarily find cake mix. So anyway, single mom job is so very hard. My hat's off to you, Riza. Keep on charging, and you're doing a great job. Yeah,
Thank you, China Dave.
she really is. And you're right. Being a single mom in America, where you've got air conditioning, you've got yourself access, if you will, to programs. If you're below a certain income level, you can get assistance. I knew guys that were getting free gallons of milk. There are free diapers, there's places to go, just food banks. I mean, you know, it's hard to starve in America, I think. But out here, it's a reality. And can you picture? And then, you know, they say that, well, I don't want to go too deep into this, but there's so many comedians like Bill Burr that make fun of single moms or stay-at-home moms in America because they have washing machines and air conditioning and TV and full-flown kitchens and all this and that. But these women go out and actually literally collect the firewood to make the fire, to cook the eggs and the little red hot dogs. Yeah, she is.
Wow, thank you so much.
I'm very proud of her. Oh yeah, because of my tie-dye t-shirts. See, these girls don't have no idea what we're talking about because they come. You're how old? 22 years old? 21?
21. I'm
You're
just
gonna be
30,
22 next month.
Yes.
Yes, they have no idea about the Grateful Dead or the 60s or joints or anything like that. They're probably better off. Corpse then. Recall walking in Bayonne and saw a family all wearing t-shirts from my kids' elementary school. Wow, isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Thank you for the donation, my friend.
Thank you so much, Bruce.
That goes straight to this young lady here. Hello from Alberta, Canada. Riza, he loves your channel.
Well, thank you so much, Christopher.
Jim wants to know how you like our new house.
This is so nice. It's very nice. That's what I say.
Thank you, Riza. Cheryl sends her love. Hey, Ted, give it back to her, buddy. Cheryl is awesome. Very good sense of humor, that woman. I remember Cheryl and I used to, Mike Corey used to live out here, and he had this girlfriend. He has this girlfriend, Cheryl, still. And Cheryl and I had this game where we'd secretly take each other's picture. So, like, she'd be taking a bite of food, and I'd take a picture, and then I'd send it to her. It was this whole back and forth. And then she'd try to catch me, like, picking my nose or something. Hi, Thomas. There she is. I was just talking about you. Remember we would take pictures of each other? You'd be somewhere and I'd try to pick a picture of you. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Mike took Cheryl to Burger King for the first time, and she looked at the menu and said, "What's a Whooper?" Hold up. Hey, we're going to try to open your boxes today, big guy.
Yes, little finger.
It's been an exercise trying to get to them, but we're going to do it today. Yeah. That's Goldfinger, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see. Thank you very much,
Thank you so
David.
much, David.
A fart downwind can travel up to 300 yards and still stink as bad as the second you let it rip. I have the best rule. Yeah. Is that your natural hair color?
No, it's my hair true color is black, but it's not what do you call it? It's not on my face and my black hair, so I just colored this color blondie.
Yeah. Do you like blonde better, or do
Yeah.
you like black?
I must prepare like this.
Really?
Yes,
I'm gonna let
because
you in on a secret.
maybe I'm just wear black hair because I'm so ugly. You know.
We'll let you in on a secret. Guys don't like bleached hair.
Yeah.
That's what, but you need to please yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything for a guy.
Yeah.
But that's the truth. Guys like me, with straight black hair
Yeah.
or curly black hair. They just like natural,
Yes.
you know? So you do what you want. You're beautiful either way.
Wow, thanks, Paul.
Follow your own heart. If Dean's lady friend doesn't start speaking English in the first 30 seconds, please cut his feet. Yeah, I got to check this out. This is going to be I think this will be the finale with Dean. You know what I mean? My intentions were so good, right? I just wanted to get information about Nicaragua, and it turned into this whole Dean thing, and then the other guy, and oh my God. Filipinos tell me clean shaven is the way to go. I would tend to agree with that. Now,
Yeah.
Riza saying she doesn't care, but I know because of just conversations or not. I think what a lot has to do with it is how neat it is. I mean, if you're well groomed, it's okay to have a beard, I think, or a mustache or a goatee, but it's when it starts getting all wild and funky looking and you got food stuck in it, it's not very attractive. So, hygiene, neat. Women are women. What are you going to prefer? You're going to prefer some guy that's a slob or someone that actually, washes himself every day? Here's another goofy adventure playlist. Riza, who can run the fastest? You or May? That's a good question. We should have a race. Hey, you want to have a race later? May, you want to have a running race later with Riza?
No.
Huh?
It's so
Who's
hard.
faster, you or your sister? Running.
Me.
You are.
Yeah,
Yes.
for the walking.
What about running?
I think me.
You think it's you?
Yeah, because it's very slowly walking.
Okay, well, Mace, you agree with May? Is she
Yes.
faster?
Yes. She
Okay.
is. When we go to the Shental, we're just walking so far. So baby me so fast walking. So I'm just slowly because the road is like that.
Yeah,
It's not easy. So baby me so fast walking.
she is fast.
Yeah, she's fast.
She is fast. She leaves me in the dust, which is no claim to fame. But I'll tell you, I've watched her. She goes humping up that hill in the morning when she goes for her walk. She's not fooling around. The other day she went running up there. Riza looks tall, is she? How tall are you?
Maybe 5'4" like that.
5'4"?
5'5".
How tall are you, May?
5'2".
5'2". Are you taller? No, you're taller than your sister, right? Hmm?
I
I
don't
should have
know
the two of you just stand up next to each other.
because my height is 5'2".
You really 5'? Yeah, you're okay. Here, stand up for a minute.
I'm just on this.
Okay, never mind.
It's 5'5".
We'll do it later.
Next.
I'll test them out later. Hey, Paul, like you, I want to show up anymore. Amen to that. What if I move there with, say, 100,000? I'll be 58 this year. It would take 55. Social Security at 62. I think I could survive until I take Social Security. All right, let me do some math. I don't want to show up anymore. What if I move there with, say, 100 grand? 58. So you got 4 years to go through 100 grand. I've never liked that theory. Because too much can happen. So, for example, we're setting aside $25,000 a year, which is $2,000 a month, which I live on $1,500 a month. But there's $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in setup fees when you get here. And there's also the learning curve. A lot of that would be very, very dependent upon your lifestyle. So I know a guy, Jerry, that's here with $200,000 or $300,000, and he's in the exact same situation. He's got a couple 300,000. I think he's got 200,000, and he's going to make it to 62 and start collecting his income. That's a much more comfortable number for me. So without cash flow every month, I would say that's on the edge, because you might have something that swipes some of that money from you, or somebody that swipes some of that money from you. So again, buddy, I don't want to give advice. I would say 3 years on that number. That's just me being conservative. I know a guy came over here for 4 years on $40,000, and he's just collapsed. I mean, he's already gone through 25 of it his first 6 months, just because that's the way it went. And he made some really poor decisions. And I think we need to be realistic that no matter how hard we try, we may make some bad decisions. I don't know you well enough personally. Do you have any addictions? Do you have any kind of, you need to live a certain lifestyle? Are you going to be in the city? Are you going to be in the province? Are you going to buy a car? Are you going to take public transportation? You can always contact me personally on Facebook Messenger. I chat up a lot of guys. I don't charge them anything. I just kind of limit the call to 10 or 15 minutes. But if someone wants to talk to me personally, I always try to leave that out there for them. If we're friends on Facebook, and then you hit me up on Messenger. So, I don't know. You can survive, to answer your question, but yeah, by all means, you can survive barring any instances. And if you live low, but I just feel more comfortable if you had 100 grand in 3 years to go. I just think that's a better cushion. Okay, now Jim's saying, of course you can. See, I learned my lesson. When I came out here, I really dug into the well, but maybe that's just me. Good idea. I have all of our bids open on loop tonight. Hope you make it big, Riza. Thank you very much, brother. That's awesome. Don't move others. Oh, don't move there with 100K. Leave your money at home. Well, yeah, that would kind of go beyond. Yeah, you don't want to come with 100,000. You want to be able to draw on the 100,000. Let's see. Am I missing something here? Yeah, here we go. Back to my book. I have a perfect man for reason. Well, that's a moot point, isn't it, Michael? Let's see. Paul, what camera did you use yesterday's video for the house tour? Thanks. It was my phone, and it's a Samsung S21 Ultra. I just bought it. I'm real happy with the video quality and the picture taking quality, and I'm happy with my gimbal that I finally figured out how to work. Sort of.
Hello, Buddha Boom.
Yeah, bada boom.
Yes.
Bada boom, Big Al.
Yeah, Buddha Boom, Big Al.
Do you sing?
No.
No?
Yes.
Okay, so Jim likes your hair
Wow,
color.
thank you so much.
And he wants to know what color it is.
And this is a chorus blonde.
Blonde?
Bless, blonde.
Blondest. Rita, how much does lipstick cost?
For my lipsticks, I just use 50 pesos.
50 pesos?
Yes, 50 pesos.
And that's for a tube?
Yeah.
So 50 pesos is approximately $1.
Yeah.
My 10-year-old son just graduated from the 4th grade. God bless.
Wow.
Good on you, Jonathan. That's a remarkable feat in these times. Yeah. 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 If you want to see that in action, watch comedians handling hecklers. It's great. Yeah, that's right. It was uphill and in the snow both ways. Are you going to go back to school at some point?
Yes, I hope because my kids gonna no one's can take care of them. So maybe soon.
I think when your kids get a little bit older and they're in school full time,
Yes.
all three of them,
Yes, I want to be finish my studies.
finish your studies.
Yes.
Might be a possibility that you can do that online. I don't know. But you'd want to go to school.
Yes, I don't know if there's a school right now. Because for my because I see my schoolmate when they just work right now, just a call center and just wow, just they work. So me I'm stay at home
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that because I have
yeah.
no degree to get hired at call center like that.
Right, right, right.
I'm so sad and to say wow, they just work and have normal work and have to pay every month. I just say that.
That's a tough job, though. What she's saying though is that um, her friends have graduated, gotten a
Yes.
degree, and that
Yes.
enables them to get a job.
Yes.
Now that's a high school diploma,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're 1 year away,
I'm just
one
if
semester.
no, if ever I go to back to school, I'm just will be a third year high school.
Uh huh.
So I just finished first year and second year high school. So it's more 2 years.
So there's 3 and 4 years
Yes.
of high school.
Yes.
Okay, I misunderstood. I
Yeah.
thought 3 years was the end of it. So you would have 2 more years of school.
Yes.
Copy that. Okay, is it possible to load some free learning software into Riza's laptop? So her daughter, she takes the laptop home. We could look into something like that. I'm pretty sure that if we get the professional that I think we're going to get over here, in fact, I know we will, it's just this friggin' lockdown quarantine crap. And we'll get Riza's laptop fired up and running. It's still in the box. We bought it, what, 2 weeks ago or something
Yes.
like that?
Yes.
I was in this big hurry to get the laptop. Then everything just came to a halt. So anyway, it's still sitting in the box in there. It's nice, bright, and shiny new. And it's a Hewlett Packard, so it's a good computer.
Yeah.
And there's probably going to be all kinds of stuff. We will want to take it slow and let Riza get comfortable with the computer and get comfortable primarily with the YouTube. And then, yeah, there should be some sort of learning tools that may be on there for both Riza or her kids. I don't know. It's been so long since I've had kids to educate. And I don't know in today's world what they've got. It's easier said than done. I know that. One, the internet out there sucks. And number two, just her finding the time. Again, when you got little kids, any of you guys have raised little kids, she's got 2 2-year-olds and 1 5-year-old, and they're funny as hell. And they're good attitudes, and they're very smiley and happy kids. But they're boys and 1 girl, so you can imagine the chaos.
Yeah.
How old is Riza? She's 21. She'll be 22 next month,
Yes, July 13.
July 13. Birthdays are a big deal out
Wow.
here. With everybody, birthdays are like a major event, you know. No one's shy about announcing their birthday out here. Doesn't matter how old they are. Oh, okay, Tony. So you're back in the UK with your wife, and you want to live here. Maybe you guys could split it up. Hey, Paul, you could do one of my TV commercials with me. You have experience on camera. Okay, Michael, I'll do that. Let's see. Hey, Bob.
Hello, Mom.
Trike fees and buses. You're awesome, China Dave. Thank you
Thank
very
you, China
much.
Dave.
So that'll go into your bucket today, and that'll help you with transportation.
Yes, thank you, Paul.
Been a subscriber for many years. Greetings from Tijuana, Mexico. San Diego, California. Right on. Well,
Wow,
my
thank
channel will turn 2 years old. What are we in June? The middle of July. So I appreciate you being with me from the start. Got a rare blessing of good karma. You're very popular and will surely meet a good guy. Yes, she will.
Well, thank you so much, Ted.
In God's time, right, Riza?
Yes, that's true.
And I sent May $50. She bought her new walk-in aprons. First person I ever sent money to. She did. She did buy new walk and aprons. That was you.
Yes.
And then Gary Berg bought her some pans and an oven. So she got set up, and then she quit cooking. Then she decided it was adventure time, and now it's gone from adventures to today with baby May, right, baby? You're kind of flaky, you know that?
What's the name of lady?
Well, I'll tell you later.
Like the
It's like
video.
you change your mind a lot. You were
There.
cooking, right?
Yeah.
And then you just quit cooking after we get you all this equipment. Just shine that on. And then you went on adventures where you were running around rivers with all your friends, right? And now I don't know what you're doing. Hey, Mr. Ron, how are you doing, buddy? You guys are funny. May is busy, man. She's over. Speaking of cooking, I'm breaking her balls, and she's over there cooking away right now. Do the people at AETA live near you? They have a black race of Filipino. Not that I know of, man. Oh, but,
Thank you
awesome.
so much,
Thank you,
Ronald.
Ronald. I should just pipe up. That's for you, Riza. So you say thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Everyone hydrate, stretch, and hit the like button is correct. Bend at the knees. Yeah, I love the black hair too.
Yeah.
But again, I think that, Riza should do what Riza wants to do, not to please somebody else. We should all do what we do to make ourselves feel good. That's my speech. Oh, Frank. Let's see, Riza, love the name of your twins, senior and junior. The senior like Paul better now. I haven't seen him. I have not been over there to see him, man. It's been quarantine time. So
Yes.
we what we're gonna do, I was thinking about buying a car, and then I changed my mind. I ran it by you guys, and I just decided financially we're not prepared to do it. That big a plunge, and that it's more conducive to just rent a car. So that's my plan next week, is to go, and we'll film the whole thing too. Be a fun time to make some videos. Is throw baby May in the car, not literally, and then anything that we've got to take to Riza, make it simple, and we'll just drive out there for the day and see her mom and her dad and the kids. And our plan is to let her father sit in the car. He's never sat in a car.
Yes.
And so it took me a while to get my head wrapped around that. But I got to thinking about it, and I say, why would he be in a car? Nobody he knows would own a car. So does your family own a motorbike?
No.
No. Okay. So that's where they're at. And then I told May that I would pick him up and I would drive him around the neighborhood. And she was like, oh, no way. And she said, in fact, don't even park the car in front of the house. We will walk to the car, because she doesn't want the neighbors to see your dad
Yeah.
and everybody getting into a car.
Yes.
Because then the neighbors will think you're rich all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
that's
And then they'll come running over for money. So May was thinking forward on that. So we have to keep the car kind of like secret.
Yeah.
If I rent one, that's a rental.
Yeah.
That's the thing he likes, is when you interview the other local girls.
Yeah.
So again, you guys are just giving you a solid feedback here as to what they like to see. Yeah. Yeah. AC looks beautiful with her hair color, that knockout smile, and wonderful personality. See, there you go.
Wow, thank you so much, Jeffrey.
Wow, what a nice compliment. Yeah, we will. Maybe we'll do that later. We'll have to see if we can get him to race. That's what I say, buddy. You know, my preference is black, but this, so what? You know, this is my preference. Natural black is the best. Riza, Filipino women are the most beautiful women on the planet. But like Paul says, your color for you. Real beauty for comes to this height anyways. I enjoy watching you grow, Riza. So that's it
Wow,
again.
thank you so much.
That's good. That's a good statement because you're stating what you feel, but you agree that she should do what she wants to do.
Yeah.
And you enjoy watching the channel grow. It really is kind of an honor, really, I think, when you get to see somebody at the very beginning, kind of like a little seed that gets planted and it starts to grow. And you can say, hey, I was there at the beginning. Corpseman, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Very generous, everybody. Yeah, they do.
Thank you so much.
Let's see, if you take Social Security 62, 75% for retirement. I have a video on that, Lynn. I won't belabor it here. Let's see, one of my concerns is availability of books. Dan, few serious libraries there. There is a shortage of books, such as libraries, but what's interesting is here in Duma, I'll only speak for Duma, there are 5 or 6 foreigner restaurants that have paperbacks of all shapes and sizes. All genre is covered. From crime novels to Shakespeare to mystery novels, and it's on a honor system. So if you're a reader, you can go into any restaurant and you can just pluck a book out and take it with you, and then they just ask that you return it when you come back. And I've done it. So, but that's Dumageddon. I don't know what it's like in the rest of the Philippines. Riza has the better smile. They're both great smiles, though.
Thank you so much.
We didn't think shady. Let's see, AJ, hello from El Paso. Ooh, 107 in El Paso, Texas. That's correct. I always use a lot of caution when hitting the like button. That's correct. I didn't do the math, Red, but setup and then lifestyle and then emergencies. And do you really want it down to the bone? And personally, I wouldn't think I'd be able to relax. I didn't come out here until my second Social Security check had hit my bank. That's how paranoid a person I was back then. Stressed out, burnout, and didn't believe in anything. I didn't trust any entity, especially banks or insurance companies. So I waited not once, but I waited twice. I wanted to make sure that I was in before I got on a plane, came over here, and found out that it wasn't going to be there. I knew that if I had my Social Security check every month, I would never be hungry and I would never be homeless. I would always have a roof over my head. So I think the cash flow is more important than having 100 grand. I would rather have 10 grand in cash flow than 100 grand and no cash flow. Let's see, how to leave the Philippines with $1 million, show up there with 2 million. That's a basic fact right there, especially if you're thinking of opening a business. Hi guys, didn't catch Riza's channel name. Here you go to the commercial.
Yes, my YouTube channel, Single Mom Riza. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and watch those my videos uploaded there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Single Mom Riza.
Single Mom Riza.
And I will put the old linky in here when we're done. Let's see. Edward Schwartz, you've been going back. Freaking Ed's been showing me pictures, sending me pictures on Messenger of food. Just to break my balls. I love you, Ed Schwartz. I really do. This Dean rotation machine coming on. Not this time. Apparently, Ed, he's got he's got some little Chiquita banana that can speak English, but I haven't gotten to his message yet. I haven't had the energy today to deal with Dean, so I'll catch him when I can. I wanted to get this weekend through. Mom Riza and various crazy people. That's exactly what we've got here. It's a nice eclectic group of people. Panorama City. Barry, I grew up on, I can't remember the name of it. Huh. Oh, I used to know my old street address. Now I can't think of the name of it. Gee whiz, I'm not getting old. Let's see. It took me 4 years of living there to regulate my cost of living. You know what, Jonathan, buddy? That is a rock solid point. There is, for some guys, a learning curve that is long, which it was for me. I freely admit that. And other guys just acclimate. Like in 6 months, they've got it dialed in. But it took me a long ass time to figure out, because everything was new. So if you look at it logically, when I went to a fruit stand and went to buy a mango, and they said, okay, it's 80 pesos a kilo. Well, I didn't know if that was a good price or a bad price. I had nothing to compare it to, and I'd never bought mangoes before. So when I went to Robinson's and saw mangoes for 120 pesos per kilo, to be honest with you, I couldn't remember what I paid last time for the mangoes because that was a week ago, and I got it confused with some other fruit because there's so much new information coming at you. So with May, she already knows what the right price is for fish, for chicken, for this, for that, and the other. And so via her, I've kind of acclimated to where to go to buy certain things and what a fair price is for something. Took me a long time to figure out what a fair price is for day-to-day stuff and figuring out where to go to get the best deal. For example, they can go to the mango deal. They were getting 120 for mangoes, and then May discovered they would sell them for 80 on Sunday in Valencia. So she hung out till Sunday and then bought as many as she could. And then we went to Robinson's, and they wanted like 180 for a kilo. So that just sort of told me Robinson's is not the place to go buy groceries in general, at that kind of markup. Long-winded story, but I really agree with that. That there's 4 years a learning curve where you start to, for me, and apparently for Jonathan, where you get used to the rhythm, when you're being charged the right amount, and when to stand your ground and when to cave in. Let's see, question. I'm looking for a Western book depository. The internet reviews all make books available. Would Riza consider being part of Dean's rotation? No way. I can speak for her on that. She doesn't even know who Dean is, number one. Okay, so she doesn't have time to watch that goofiness. But no, Riza would not be that. No, it's all right. Yeah, I guess. Well, actually, we didn't open your computer yet, did we?
Yeah.
We saw it at the store.
Yes.
They opened it up there.
Yeah.
And they loaded some software on it, and then they put it back in the box.
Yes.
But we haven't opened up
No.
since. It's still sitting in the room
Yeah.
with the tie-dye kit. Hey, Riza, please be careful of foreign boyfriends. I recommend staying single until the best situation comes up. Solid advice. She's not one to rush in.
Yes.
I thought Dean was the biggest event in the Philippines. Yeah, in his own mind. Paul, yes, I was thinking about learning software that would not require an internet connection. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's a great idea, Greg. I think that computers and the phone gadgets and everything are unavoidable in this day and age, no matter how poor or rich you are. But I think that parents really waste a lot of time by letting them play a game that doesn't teach them anything, where they're going to be just as entertained with educational software, where it's cartoons, it's cute characters, they got dinosaurs and they got dogs and butterflies, but they learn to count while watching it, kind of Sesame Street kind of stuff. So I agree with you. I think that would be a rock solid thing to use the computer for, other than our YouTube channel. No worries, buddy. Everybody's welcome. And we know the feeling, so God bless you. Hi. Oh, wow. Martin, you're my neighbor. Have to come up and say hi. You know where I live? Hey, Lenny. Greetings from Boston. I think we're going to wrap it up here pretty soon because I know May's giving me the look. So let's go through this. I think Riza looks gorgeous with the blonde hair or black hair.
Thanks so much.
Right on.
Hello, Lenny.
So we're going to go through these real quick. And then we're going to call it a day. And I'll put a link to your channel in here.
Yes.
Identify a church. Okay. We're going to blow through these instead of analyze them. Yeah, my money's on Riza too. Yeah, you do, Greg. It took me by surprise. I thought total opposite. I thought it'd be fun to take him in. I'm driving through town and go take him and buy him a beer. We make a big deal about the car. And May's like, no way. We don't even want the neighbors to know about the car. No. We just want my father to enjoy riding in the car with aircon. So what we're going to do when we do rent the car and go there is load everybody we can into the car, we'll go to a little restaurant, and we'll buy lunch. So that'll be our big day in Shetland. Yeah, and you can always ship books over here or buy them on Amazon. God bless you. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you. I got to cut it off at some point, kids. So I'm going to wish everybody a great day. I hope that we don't offend anybody by missing your comment, but if I keep clicking, they're going to keep coming. And I think we've got some things to do here to prepare for our unboxing video for Riza.
Yes.
So I'll sign off. And Riza, if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching, and thanks for watching Paul's YouTube. And please subscribe my YouTube channel, Single Mom Riza. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for those donations who helped me, thank you so much.
All right. And we will put a link to your channel in the description box here.
Yes, thanks,
All right.
Paul.
See you, kids.